Afternoon, family, and I hope you're having a lovely weekend and your day's been pretty awesome too. I've not been so bad. Today's been quite a good day. My whole week's been quite a good week. Um, but something happened to me this week that I really, really wanted to share with you guys. It was a situation that, yeah, okay, so let's get into it. So last week, I went to my Slimming World meeting, and it was nominations for the upcoming Woman of the Year, which was this Thursday just gone. So this was last Thursday, and I have previously won this award before twice, and but this time I when my consultant said it, I panicked. I had this reaction of, well, what have I done this year? I haven't done much this year. So I kind of panicked, and I came home to my daughter. I've got an older daughter who's 18, and I've also got twin boy girl at 11. So I came home to Evelyn, which is my 18-year-old, and I said, look, if I get nominated, I can't accept it. I can't do the speech. And she gave me some advice that kind of like, I'm super proud of her, but I kind of it stopped me in my tracks. So, bit of a backstory. This this year, since February, I haven't lost much weight. Now, the reason for that is we had a major trauma in February. My youngest daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and it was through a traumatic experience. So she was taken to hospital, and it was very, very serious. And there was a possibility that it could have had a very serious outcome, if you know what I mean. Now, I have already previously lost a baby to disabilities 20 years ago. And I thought that I had gone through the process of grief, and I really thought, you know what, I'm okay. But I hadn't, because when my daughter was diagnosed and she was very sick, I kind of spiraled. No one saw it. I got on with my day to day. I relentlessly chucked myself into caring for her. It's 2 hour night and day checks. It's doing insulin, and I kind of just threw myself into that. I mean, it was easy for me, the fact that I've got an amazing daughter. I mean, she was straight on doing her injections. She just astounds me. I mean, she won the award for perseverance at school because I'm in awe of her. But there are times, obviously, she cries, and it's painful. But she always gets herself back up and carries on. So, just a minute, a bit uncomfortable. Speller. So yeah. So for the last 7 months, I haven't lost any weight. I've I've been dealing with a lot of stress, and you see, I'm the kind of person that when I get stressed, I bloom in terms of fluid retention, in terms of stress, and so in terms of cortisol, like a pumpkin, I just bloom. And it doesn't matter what I eat, what I exercise, the scale just shows more pounds on, and I can't lose it either, because I've been living such a high stressful event since February, with the care that my body's just been in survival mode. And it's only now, I would say, in the last month, it's beginning to ease and come off now, but that's pretty much how it's been. So back to my daughter, my oldest daughter. So I was telling her this. I was saying, I haven't lost any weight this week. How can I inspire anyone this week? I don't deserve it. And do you know what she said to me? She said, "But Mum, did you give up?" And I was like, "What?" And she said, through all the care of Rosie, because Rosie is my youngest daughter, the twin, with type 1 diabetes. Her name's Rosalind, I call her Rosie. Did you give up on yourself? You know, did you still go to group, even though sometimes pounds will come on from stress and you couldn't lose it? Did you give up on yourself? And I thought about that, and I was like, what? I didn't. My gosh, I didn't. And she goes, well, there you go. That's what's inspiring. That's what you should be proud of, because that means more than a figure on the scale, a number on the scale. I cried. I thought, my daughter's giving me advice, and I'm a mom, and she's just blowing my socks off with some really humbling advice. And I thought about what my reaction would be if I hadn't have been at Slimming World. Could I have, would I have been able to deal with it? Well, I want to, heads up, I want to be able to lose weight without Slimming World, and I will do a video on my story. But if this has happened before I was at Slimming World, I would have just binged and ate everything, and then I would starve. So my pattern of eating disorder is that binging, and then the other symptoms of trying to manage that, which I don't know with YouTube standards I can actually talk about, but and then abstaining from food, thinking I could make up for it. That's my usual pattern. And believe it or not, through that I'll just balloon in terms of stones. I mean, my heaviest was 26 stone. That's how I respond to trauma. But this time I didn't. So somewhere in all of this, I looked after myself through one of the worst possible situations a parent has to face. And so going back to this Thursday just gone, which is the day of the Woman of the Year, there were another four women nominated as well. Ooh, what can I say? Every one of them has a story that is heartbreaking, and I'm in awe of these women. And I wish that they'd also got Woman of the Year, because they equally deserved it. So I got up and I told my story, and I won. And my oldest daughter was there, and because she came with me, because I find it very difficult still to tell my story, and I will get round to telling my story, but I find it a very difficult process still at the moment. I get really emotional, so she came with me just in case I start to cry as I'm talking. I can be a bit of a mess, and I would just look at her, and I was in awe of my daughter, because sorry, it's a bit emotional. It was because of her advice and her wisdom that got me there in the first place. And it's not even about being Woman of the Year. It's just the realization that it's not about the scales, because I think I put a lot of weight on myself, metaphorically, in terms of having to meet this scale, you know, having to make that target, and that sometimes I forget how far I've come, and that other people see that, and I'm not used to other people seeing me as anything good. I've struggled all my life with weight stigma, with bullying, and if you ask my mom, she would say that Ellie is very reclusive. She doesn't go out much, she didn't talk to people much because of the situations that I've experienced. Look at me now. And actually, this is one of the things that began to motivate me to put myself out there, because I'm beginning to realize that I do have a lot to contribute, that I'm that people are inspired by me, and that's very humbling. So yeah, I was nominated Woman of the Year, and this year, I think with the weight, what I've kind of realized has impacted me the most. It's really impacted me. So I wanted to give a shout out to everyone else that non-scale victories, they they matter, and the number on the scale, I know we have to have a goal. Sorry, we have to have a goal, and we have to meet that goal, and if that's the goal that we want, I want to lose another 3 stone, and then I've reached 50% fat loss, which is also inspired, funny enough, by another, I can't even describe her, another amazing, awesome woman at Slimming World, and she knows who she is, and I talk about her a lot, and she inspires me every day, every day. And she's my Woman of the Year. Well, there's two actually. There's another one, and she also knows who she is. Heads up, you shared a pair of pants with me. I'll let you in on the joke once I get permission to use the photo. These women inspire me. So all I want to do is give a shout out to you guys and tell you that yes, we have to meet that target that we set for ourselves, but don't forget the other lessons we learn on the way, which are equally valuable. Hello, Bubbles. This is my other cat. I really needed that lesson. I needed to know that I'm more than just a number on the scale, and you are more than just a number on the scale. You are an inspiration in your own right, because weight loss is not easy. Life isn't easy, but you keep showing up for yourself. So that's another message I kind of want to share is keep showing up for yourself. Don't know where it will lead. Like this, the whole showing up for myself and reaching out and talking to people has led me here talking to you. And I don't know what this channel will become. I don't know whether I'm reaching people, but I'm putting it out there with a little hope and faith. And just to a reminder to everyone that you're not alone, and I'm here on the other side of the computer kind of thing. And yeah, so how's your week been? Have you had any non-scale victories? Something profound happened to you this week? I would really, really love to know, because I'm equally interested in what's happening to you as well. And I also want to give a big shout out to my daughter if she's watching this. Well, all my kids. You all astound me. So yeah, have a good rest of the weekend, and thank you for tuning in. Take care. Bye.